Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, PhD chemist, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard. It's another chilly, beautiful day. The sky is awash in pink-colored clouds. They're very pretty. I tried showing them on camera, but the camera just doesn't do it justice. So hopefully you can go outside and look up and go, that's what he's talking about. Of course, those of you in Canada and North Carolina and Minnesota, maybe not so much, but hey, you have a shot. All right, good morning, Charles. Hello, Kelly, James. Oh man, you're already good morning, tribe, from the lab at Buffalo Bayou Brewing Company. You are already there, my friend? I guess QA waits for no man, or woman, or lab tech, or whatever. Hey Dennis, good morning. How are you today? Ooh man, it is nice and chilly out. Getting my caveman thrills in here. Hey Tracy, hello. My beard is doing that thing again. Like, I am an ant. These are my ant men. It's not even like uniform. I don't know. I need to think about it. Hey Sean, Geek Dice, happy coffee to you. I shall partake in this happiness. Shall we partake together? James, okay, I had to come in early to finish up paperwork from yesterday. Too much work, not enough respect for personal time. Hey, you know what we call that? We call that working. Not to make a lot of it, because it does suck, but yeah. Kelly, okay, I'm just rolling out of the sack. I'll stumble outside to look at the pink sky. Sure, why not? It's a pretty pink. If you like pink... Ooh. I don't know if this will show up or not. No. So I got the pink clouds, and I got a jet flying through it. It's kind of cool. Oh, Kelly, it's still dark. Where are you again? You're up. You're northern or more north, aren't you? All right. Hey, Chris, good morning. Jonathan, my friend. Hello. So, Jonathan, yeah. Mrs. Weather is looking at the car. She's thinking about the car. She's interested in the car, but she's not completely sold on the car. But we'll see, from day to day how things change. Ooh, Dennis, I had a leak between the water meter and pressure regulator, so I dug the hole to save the plumber some time. Yeah, that's good at least. I guess you could tell, where it was from the mud. Dude, digging holes in mud sucks. Hopefully you didn't have to do that. Hey, Lily! Good morning, Lily. How's our tough little battle woman? And Deanna, hello to you too. Okay, yeah, Kelly, you're up near Fort Worth. All right. Ooh, S, good morning from Freestone County, 55 degrees. Contractor came to access points and roof. And now I have a squirrel in the attic that won't be able to get out unless I trap it. Sigh. Ugh, squirrels. Squirrels. If they weren't so tasty, I'd eradicate them. Errata-squirrel them? Errata-squirrel them. Yes. Helen, good morning. Hugs. Get your Helen hug. Helen hug. Get your Helen hug. Helen hug. All right, part of the morning routine there. Hey, Holly. Hey, Lily. In case you're not seeing the comments, people are saying hi back to you, Lily. Whoops. Yep, Jonathan, the Toyota RAV4 3-door is super hard to find. Yeah, in probably the last 8 years, I've seen 2 on the roads, and one was beat to hell. But that, if I could have one vehicle back, it would be my 3-door RAV4, and 2 on the side, hatchback, or swing back. It was so awesome. Ooh, Dennis, yep, I discovered the leak when I was push mowing the lawn and found the swamp. Yeek. All right, Chris, when should acorns start dropping? Here in my neighborhood, on the north side of Houston, they started dropping over a week ago. Probably a week and a half ago. And we're almost already to the end of the acorn dropping, like the oak tree behind us. So it depends a little bit on where you are and what variety and things like that. But now They should be dropping, or very, very soon. If they haven't started dropping yet, they're going to be dropping soon, and it may be already too late. Hey, Charleser. Good morning. Oh, Jennifer, this is not a comforting thought. No worries on the trapped squirrel. He'll eventually gnaw his way out. No. Hey, Kiri, good morning. Roxana, hello. All right, when should we be collecting them? So, when they first start to drop from the tree, the best thing to do is put down a tarp, and then with a long pole, just rattle the branches, and whatever acorns fall are good to go. Then drop those in a bucket of water and discard any that float, because those of something went wrong with them and they're dead inside, like so many Americans. And then just dispose of them, and then use the ones that sunk for acornosity type stuff. All right. Hey, Cleo, good morning up in Missouri. Ooh, okay, Chris, I want to gather a bunch of white oak acorns to start some seedlings in the spring. One of the nice things about acorns, if you plant them, most likely they will germinate. Oh. Hey, Bernice, good morning. Hope you're having a good day, Bernice. Now Regan downstairs is saying hi. Hi, Regan. Hi, Regan. How you doing? Do well in school. Don't do drugs. That sort of thing. Drive safe. Don't speed. Oh, okay. Okay. Is it okay to use acorns you pick off the ground? Okay, if you pick them off the ground, still do the float trick. Examine them for any holes. Do the float trick. Take the cap off in a little cap and just leave it in the shell. I was just wondering if I had any acorns within reach, and I'd have to run over there. Anyway, cap off, shell on, in water. If it floats, discard it. If it sinks, you're fine. Yep, is that why I float? That's why we all float, Chris. We are just clinging to this world out of habit right now. So be it. So be it. Got a lot of floaters here today. Yes. Jennifer, good morning. Thank you. We will definitely have a blessed day. All right. Let's see. Hey, Donna, good morning. Dennis, must be the Texas spiny lizards are in hibernation. We've been hand feeding a large and small one this summer, and now they've disappeared during this cooler time. Yep. Or do they do estivation? There's like hibernation, there's estivation. I'm not sure if hibernation, if that's a word or not, but it may be, because Dennis is smart. So we'll go with it. It's a word I don't know about. So I got to learn something today. What shall I unlearn now? Oh, man. Cinnamon down in the medical center area? Good morning. Woke up to gunfire this morning. The world is going nuts. Yep. Hope you're ready. Hope you are ready, because, yeah. If you think... Yeah. Hope you're ready. We're not at the bottom yet, folks. Just leave it at that. But we got coffee. We got a tribe. We got people praying for us. We got people watching over us. We got people trying to sell us nice Del Sols. I want a stick shift again. I was thinking, that was one of the nice things about the RAV4. It was a stick shift. And as long as I'm not driving in the Houston traffic, stick shifts were fun. Before the RAV4, I had a stick shift Honda Civic, and it was okay. But before that, I had a 1980 Volkswagen Rabbit stick shift, and that was a lot of fun. You know, it was the hatchback with just me in it. It zipped around. You put me in a gallon of milk in it, and suddenly it was like, oh, this is a lot of weight. And I weighed a lot less back then. But that would almost, the Volkswagen Rabbit would almost be my second favorite car of the cars I've had. Okay, Jennifer, so what are the thoughts on soaking acorns in gallon of water for a few hours and changing the water out often to get rid of the tannins? Not great. It really works best if the water is flowing past it. Think equilibrium. So you got the acorn, you got the tannic acid, there's water around it, so the tannic goes out in the water, and then it goes back in the acorn, and goes back in the water, and back in the acorn, back in the water, back in the acorn. And so you don't get nearly of the extraction you do if you got water going, it goes, ooh, water, wah! And it's gone. So that's why the flowing water is better than just water sitting there. Hey, Nina. Good morning. James, oh yeah, the med center is getting bad. My mom lives between there and NRG, and she takes trash out armed. It's nuts. Holy crap. But, you know, we got the catch and release, so that's okay for criminals. Okay, Burmation is what I learned from my daughter when she had a bearded dragon. It's when they slow down. At least they were fat. Okay, so they just kind of chill out for a few months. Ooh, I vote for group Burmation. We just fatten up and then just lay around for a month. Who's with me? Who's with me here? You know I would never do that. I got too much ego to sit there and not do anything. Jonathan, something went and they're dead inside, but from the outside they look fine. Yep. Oh, Bellevue, James, can't wait. Oh, Bellevue is nice. That's where I go deer hunting, up by Bellevue, in the Bellevue meat market. So good. Yeah, Bellevue is a nice place. All right, Kyria. A few weeks ago, I saw a few acorns on the ground, but I haven't seen any since. I know the animals eat them, but I still should see some, but not seeing any. Now, I wonder, do you have red oaks or white oaks at your property? Because white oaks produce acorns every other year, whereas red oaks produce them every year. And so if you had a lot of acorns last year and none this year, that kind of indicates to me it might be a white oak. Just saying. The Volkswagen Rabbit MK2 is an awesome car built like a tank. That would be nice. But yeah, just every stick shift, even a Volkswagen Rabbit with a 0.8 liter engine or whatever little rinky-dink thing it had in there becomes a race car when you have control over when it gets to shift. Cleo, I still have a stick shift, love it, and keeps people from asking to borrow my pickup truck. Do you know how hard it is to get a manual transmission in a truck nowadays? It boggles my mind. Laura, good morning, tribe. Still hiding in the dark a little while the eye drops work. Surgeon may also see me again in the next few days. Muscles of the eyes are weakening again. I have surgery every 5 or 8 years to keep the double vision away. It's been 7. This isn't good. So it's muscle weakness that's starting to give you the iguana eyes. All right. That sucks. Yeah, your animation of tannins was funny. I like it. I haven't had the puppets in a while, so that was the closest I could do. Cinnamon, I live between the medical center and NRG, also looking for some land to buy for me and the 11 cats. Where are you looking for land, Cinnamon, where you could still commute down to the medical center? Are you looking for a different medical-ish place to work at? No. What's going on? Where are you looking? Donna, yep. Isn't that what we do all over the holidays? Fatten up and lay around for a couple of months? Yes. Oh, I need to talk to the neighbors. Let them know Thanksgiving is on. Oh my, Diana. Do any tribals know how to do macrame? I want to learn. Oh, so back in the late 70s, macrame was the rage, and there was all these macrame knot tied things, and it was kind of cool, but when I think of macrame, I just think of cheesy 70s. And then I think of this one macrame bathing suit, like bikini thing, and that wasn't so bad. But Mrs. Wither is doing. Anyway, okay, but macrame, you know, there's books, there's YouTube videos. Yep, Tim, good morning, tribe. Life is getting more dangerous here. Be careful. Head on a swivel. Upright, iPad or iPhone or whatever, out of sight. Be alert to your surroundings. Oh, sweet, Kelly, I have a Toyota Scion that is a stick. Sweet, 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 sweet. Ooh, Dennis, in New York, Bellevue wasn't good. You're a dialectic want to go to Bellevue because you were considered insane. Yeah, the Bellevue Insane Asylum. I forgot about that. Up in New York. Pretty sure he's talking down here, though. All right, my boy was Jennifer. My boy was having a blast yesterday afternoon, smashing acorns with a hammer. Sounds perfectly acceptable to me. He's getting his young, I'm assuming he's a young boy, you know, anyone under 24, I guess. You know, he's getting his thrill out smashing acorns. There's a lot worse things he could be doing, and it is satisfying. I gotta admit, like, there's an acorn tree right by our mailbox cluster, and so when I'm walking out there to check the mail, I am, you know, doing the acorn crush dance. Waving to the neighbors, dancing, crushing acorns, because there's a satisfying crunch to them. I don't know what it is about humans, but we like the crunch. I need to look up to see if there's any research on what is so satisfying about a crunch. But it's satisfying. You know, it's like nature's bubble wrap. All right. Tan and puppet sound interesting. Oh, did you not get here in time for that? Oh well. S, I used to do macrame back in the day. Like Darlene mentioned, check YouTube. Yep. Step 1, check YouTube for anything nowadays. All right. Cinnamon. James also says, looking at Bellevue, it's west of Houston and Austin County. Prices aren't too agrarious. I love that little town. They have good food there. And good landscape. I did not overeat, and I'm not lazy. I am burmating. Look it up. Educate yourself. Jonathan, you can dump all your doomsday gloom and doom and gloom into my messenger. I'm on that frequency too. We may be talking here, Jonathan. Yeah, and here, okay, just since we're going doom and gloom. At this point, I don't think the grindstone can be stopped. So my goal is to get many of these people out of the path of said grindstone as possible. So food security, medical skills, a little bit of understanding of certain gear, why you should stock calories, that sort of thing. Kiri, I did a lot of macrame as a kid, forgot a lot, but the amount of videos on YouTube is a lot. I made a plant hanger last year. Do you remember the bottle hangers too? Like you would macrame a wine bottle and hang it up and like put a rose or something in it? Ooh, Dad, Mom. Good morning, Dad. Good morning, Mom. Love you. Good morning, tribe. Nothing new here. 58 degrees. I wonder if you are warmer than we are down in Texas. Well, let us check. Ha! Ha! You are warmer, Dad, than me. So, woohoo! We're beating you in the cold weather. Oh man, Dennis, I want 10 acres with a spring-fed pond and some hardwoods. That would be sweet. Okay, I'm gonna throw one thing at you here, Dennis. One thing, and I don't know if it applies to you or not. And I could be wrong on this, but my understanding in the state of Texas, you need at least 11 acres to hunt deer with a firearm on your property. I could be wrong. It might be 10 acres, but for some reason in my mind, years ago, I thought I read somewhere that you need at least 11 acres to hunt with a firearm on your property. So you might want to bump that up 1 or 2 more acres just to get into that. If you're looking for venison, and you know, you can always do a bow and arrow or a crossbow or things like that. Cinnamon, I work in supply chain, so I can move anywhere. But for now, at least, no more than an hour commute from the medical center. And we're talking a Houston hour, aren't we? Because that's not like a real hour travel time. It's like, yeah, that could be 15 miles away. Ooh, another macrame fan. Hey, Tracy. Cool, cool, cool. I love you, Kelly. I love you, Kelly. We still have some of our 70s macrame. I love you, Kelly. Oh, man. It was the thing. It was the thing. Okay, I use baling twine to make the plant hangers. Oh, man, I hate baling twine. I use so much baling twine. Baling hay. And it's like the crappiest rope out there, which is, you know, but it's strong and it does its job. But all right, Cinnamon, I missed my stick, but I went automatic to do the Houston traffic. Yep, same here. Maybe that's what Mrs. Weather and I need. We need a little stick shift sports car. That way we can have our midlife crisis together. I need to check out... Thinking. When you're going to have a midlife crisis, don't screw up your marriage. Have it with your spouse. Hey, Carol. Good morning. Okay, all the macrame is in the garage. Just saying, it's not coming back, but I might sell it as vintage on eBay. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Yep, the survival bracelets and other items made with the 550 paracord is macrame. Most likely. See, cavemen squashing beetles, unlikely, because most likely they wanted to eat the beetles and would capture them whole, roast them, and then eat them. So I don't think they were smashing them. Jennifer, acorn crunch dance? I picture Pee-wee Herman style. You ain't far wrong there. My dancing skills are probably closer to Pee-wee Herman than Fred Astaire, I'll tell you that much. And you know that one meme that floats around? If you could have one person other than Morgan Freeman narrate your life, who would it be? I always put in and tag Pee-wee Herman. Cause I love the Herman. Love the Herman. And I would hang out with Pee-wee all day long if I could. I would have so much fun. Well, it looks like a macrame group needs to start up. Okay, I also want to learn macrame. I'm getting more houseplants and I need to hang them for room. As for stick shift, when I purchased my Jeep, we learned stick shift cost more. I wonder, you know, that might be because the real off-roaders and the people who are really going to do, you know, what a Jeep was designed to do probably want a stick shift. And so the Jeep just figured, you know what, I can charge people more for this, even though the mechanics are somewhat simpler. But that sucks. Man, you're making me want a stick shift. Making me want a stick shift. Yeah, Cinnamon, looking in the Bellevue area. Sounds like a good area. A little small town. Oh, there's a gas station. James, do you know the name of the gas station with the awesome burgers? They have like a little grill and stuff by the gas station, in the gas station. You know, it's not some chain. It's like some family, and they just make the most awesome burgers. All right, Kiri, the plant hangers I made are holding plants in a neighbor's greenhouse. Orange seems to be a popular color for baling twine. No way I want to do orange plant hangers in my house. Orange, huh? Back when we were doing it, we had just, you know, the natural kind of light gold tan type stuff. S. Okay, unfortunately, YouTube has so many poorly made videos. Wading through them to find a gem is mind-crushing. Or worse, you end up on some totally different topic that you weren't planning on researching while you were actually supposed to be writing a paper. Just saying. Hey, Kathleen. Good morning. Helen, I remember smashing rolled-out toy caps with a hammer. Yep. Bang! 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 I love the smell of gunpowder in the morning. It's the smell of victory. Yay! Ooh, Dad, here we go. 55 in Van, Texas. Texas is colder than Minnesota. Just saying. Macrame bottle hanger hung right next to my giant wooden battle spoon on the wall. Most definitely. They go together. They go together like eggs and bacon. Yep. Or mini skirts and Camaros. All right, Dennis, 11 acres. There we go. Double check. You know, you might save yourself some money if it is 10 acres, but I don't want you to get in trouble. Roxana, 60 degrees this morning in Waxahachie. High of 81 anticipated. That's a nice day. Okay, James. Okay, it's recommended the 11 acres, but they thought you dropped the requirement. I don't know. We'll see. East Bernard, El Campos, nice and quiet. Sealy. I'm telling you, Woodville. Well, okay. Woodville is beautiful, and I know there's a bunch of you out in Woodville. And for a long time, I was thinking Woodville might be where I'd retire, and I'm still thinking that, unless I can get something way out in West Texas, out in like Terralingua or something. But there's starting to be more of a meth issue out there, so I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, Alvin, yeah. That's an idea. Alvin's about an hour from the medical center. That's kind of close to the coast, though. My only concern with Alvin is hurricanes. This is why I said hurricanes. Ken's going, good morning. How are you today? Ooh, you know what? It's been a while since I drank some coffee. Oh, Tracy, I make macrame door pulls for my mom on a door pull. Okay. That makes sense. Make it easier for her to close the door. Isaac, more than 10 acres to hunt. I never thought about it. 10 isn't more than 10, so I might have to be 11 acres. Interesting. I guess maybe if you have, maybe it is what you're saying, Isaac. Maybe it is. It just has to be greater than 10. So if you have like 10.2, you're fine, but you better have it well platted out and everything. Chris, macrame wine holder with the rose sounds like a Fleetwood Mac throwaway song. Yeah. I'm just imagining Stevie Nicks here singing something along those lines. All right, Dennis, I met a guy here near Williamson County that said 2 acres and said technically he could shoot, but even he said it's too close to the neighbors. His place backed up the South San Gabriel River. Okay. Yeah. Gary, I have 20 acres. Neighbor has 23 acres. Everyone here have at least 20 acres. I have bullet holes on my property that came from my neighbors. I think people should be forced to own at least 30, maybe 50 acres for hunting. Yeah, that would be nice. Jonathan, yep, so you only find 3 pedals on my Sunday driver. Oh, this is killing me. I got to start looking for a stick shift. I need to look for a stick shift. I got a notification from Carfax that my 4Runner is worth $28,000, which is not great. And I like the 4Runner, but it only gets 16 miles to the gallon, but it can go damn near anywhere. Well, I don't want to sell the 4. If I could get the 3-door RAV4 again, I would sell the 4Runner and use the 3-door RAV4, but oh well. Ooh, Chris, they made an SS version of the Cobalt that can make 300 horsepower with little modifications. It also had a manual transmission. Ooh, nice. I want a stick shift convertible bug. Zip around town with Mrs. Weather in that one. Yeah, I think, well, Younger Weather, she's saying right now her plan is to go to community college for at least 2 years. So we got, probably 4 years with her yet, which is good. Yay, because she's very huggable and lovely. But yeah, I think when the kids finally move out, we need some little stick shift sports car. You remember the MG kit cars and all the different kit cars you could throw on a Volkswagen? Those were awesome. Okay, Diana, one of Den's best friend, a gent from Australia, no kids, got a 2021 Corvette. He doesn't say anything, but his eye kind of twitches when Knox gave the car the glad eye. All right. I don't want to. Oh man, okay. I'm in Houston today at the Methodist with a friend who's having surgery. Hopefully it's nothing serious, like an outpatient sort of thing, just driving the person in and back home. Hopefully things go well. Kelly, we are both too busy to have a mutual midlife crisis. We laugh about that. Now we're creeping up on the RV years. That was the other thing, like a week ago, actually less than a week ago. I love the van life stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just like go on Instagram and look up van life, VANLIFE. People living in vans, and I love that sort of concept. And part of me was thinking, I could do a van life. I would, I'd still have the house. Mrs. Weather would stay here. I'd go off and do my things and come back and go off and do my things. And living in the van. But now I also want the stick shift. But I don't want a stick shift van life van, because that would just be clunky and hard on the transmission. So many wants, so little time, some little resources. But we're all on that boat together. Chris, that'd be a good one. Bobcat Goldthwait would be my narrator. Yeah, I love the man. He was good. Tanquoria? Okay. Yep, automatics have become the standard equipment and sticks are the option. Darlene, I learned to drive on a stick shift. Not many automatic trucks in those days. Most definitely. Oh, wait, yeah, James, you're right. Bellevue up in New York was the insane asylum. You're right. Bellevue, send them to Bellevue. Yeah, if you watch the cop shows, they talk about that. Whoa! Stop. Let's do the group take right now. Yay! Group take. All right. We got the immune pill. Still probably the most important. Come to me, my little capsules of power. And we got the brain pill. Critical in my life, I'll tell you that much. Love. That's how I know I don't have COVID. The liver pill. Speaking of the liver pill, don't forget, I'll be in Wimberley this weekend. The uric acid pill. Like I said, I started taking one of these a day. Just as some general purpose health type stuff. I still think the toe pain is due to the push-ups. Blood pressure pill. Soon. Maybe. I don't know anymore. Things are getting tough. The Serenity pill. Nope. The libido pill. Hey, let's be optimistic. I like the flavor of that one. And of course, the Stonebreaker pill. Hang on there. All right. All baleen twine is color these days. Orange number 1, yellow and blue. Interesting. Hey Laura, good morning. How are you today? Talking to you, Laura in gang, in the cool hat. AD, good morning to you too. I have macrame hangers on my grand made more than 50 years ago, mostly holding antique jars and one purse my granddaddy made. Now that would be cool. I hadn't thought about the antique jars. Chirpy likes it too. There we go. Okay, so baling twine is meant to disintegrate in the sun. I can believe that. And that's why it's just the natural fibers. Yep, meth equals zombies. There's a little more paperwork if you headshot one, though. Ooh, Liberty. Yeah, Liberty is nice. All right, Laura, I picked some goldenrod to dry this weekend. I'll be making autumn tea soon. Anything else you'd like to add to it? Okay, quick question. Are you using the flowers? If you're using the flowers, there's a good chance that they will continue on and turn to the brown fluffy stuff. So normally I recommend throwing them in the oven for a minute or two. I know one of the other people, they put the oven 350, put the goldenrod flowers in for 1 minute, but that was not enough to stop the process of them going on to brown fluffy stuff. So with the goldenrod, now try like 3 minutes in the oven at 350. You want to kind of desiccate, kind of denature the enzymes. So basically you're trying to kill the flowers, but you're not going to lose any of the medicinal properties in that. They're very stable. As far as what I like to add to it, brandy is always good, or honey. Man, there's just lots of birds around. D is saying don't move to Elvin. Do you have more details on that? Yeah, Simon, I would like a mountain view, but this is Texas. I keep thinking what Houston needs to do is go out, like from like Katy to Columbus, dig a huge cavern, or not cavern, huge canyon, and mound all the dirt up to make a mountain. So we have a beautiful canyon and a big mountain on Houston. Just saying. All right, I knew it was coming, Kiri. Lots of poop. Remember, the two drinking words here are farkleberry and poop. So I may as well drink again. Yep, Cinnamon. Hurricanes are pain, dragging on my plants. Then there is a jungle in my living room. Sometimes there are surprises. Frogs. I bet the cats love it when a frog shows up. If nothing, just to study it very intently. Yep, rifle bullets can travel a long ways, especially, well, any caliber, really. Stick shifts are better for the apocalypse. Just better all around, except for height traffic. Man, I have so many wants. Oh well. Focus on what I have. Be happy with that. All right, Kiri, how about a hilly view? Rock Spring area is the highest point in the hill country. It's around 2,300 feet in elevation. That's not bad compared to the 12 feet here in Spring. And that's what I like about the Woodville area is, it's not, 500-foot differences, but, there's still hills. It's nice. Hey, Bonnie, good morning. Blesses back at you. Ooh, I forgot about that. Yes, a Volkswagen Cabrio. Could be nice. Ooh, Bill, hooray, Tuesday. Come by the farm today. Dragon Horse Organics. Where is the farm? Put up an address, Bill. Tell us where it's at. Tell me where the Dragon Horse Organics is. I want to see that. I occasionally see sports car. Last week I saw 3 convertible sports cars in a row. Occasionally I see 10 or 20 of them together. Yeah, so that's probably some road club sort of thing. Nice. Ooh, okay. Hey, Evie, good morning, Tribe. Have a great day, everyone. Going to do a little math today. Hey, don't just do a little math. Do a lot of math. Do the math. We need mathematics. Oh, Kimberly's here. Good morning. Woke up late. Can't stay long, but we'll be working. So have an amazing Taco Tuesday. That's the plan. Yep. Make a van for excursion and video editing. I want that. I just want to drive. That's one of the things I really like about my classes is I get to drive and drive. Oh, Carol, good. Okay, reenactment was great at Throat Wobbler Mangrove, but didn't see Kip. Bummer. Lots of people in period clothing and cold nights in the tent. Wool blankets. Wrap yourself in wool blankets, maybe some big dogs, maybe some big dudes, whatever. Okay, yes, outpatient, something routine because of lupus, unfortunately, but definitely will be home today. Well, let's hope so. Bonnie, I want the VW bus. I'm so looking forward to the 2022 remake. My stepfather had a 72 bus and loved it. Absolutely right. So my brother up in Alaska, he and his wife and their 2 kids, they had one of the old VW bus camper vans with like the roof that popped up. And they drive all over Alaska in it, and he actually had a spare engine because it was easier if there was something wrong with the engine. He would just yank out the engine that was in it and put the spare engine in it, and then work on the engine that needed work on. Evenings and stuff, but it wouldn't slow them down any. And then the rat bastard sold it without telling me. He decided, the kids are grown, and so he knew I loved this thing, but he sold it. I would have flown up from Texas and gotten this thing and driven it back. But I love him. Maybe a little less because of that, but yes, a VW, that would be awesome. Helen, sending prayers, love, Reiki energy, and of course hugs to all who need them. I would say that would be all of us. Most definitely all of us. Whoa, 7:59. Okay, seriously, come by the farm 1 mile north of downtown. Okay, so I guess we got to look up the address. Dragon Organics? Yep, Kelly, the van life is cool, but the van starts to stink after a while. I much prefer a small pull-behind RV with those little multicolored owl lights to put out. Okay, that's sweet. And that's what Wazoo Survival has. They have the most tricked out, camper ever, because he built it himself. But I don't like having the second part. It just complicates things. I want something like maybe the size of a short bus or something like that. Okay, so it is 8 o'clock. What a great morning. I had a good morning with you all. I always have a good morning with you all. Let's see, just scanning through quick. Anyone need anything? Oh, okay. I know I didn't know Anne Rice passed on. Ooh, okay. I know she's passed on. I didn't care for her politics, but I want Anne Rice to narrate this Texan's life. I loved her voice. I've never heard her voice. Now I gotta check it out on YouTube. Okay, Elvin and the Hurricanes. Elvin and the Hurricanes. Got a new band name. All right. Okay. Just zipping through. Hey, Henry. Good morning. Hey, Jennifer. Good morning. Jolyn. Hello. Oh, okay. We lived in an RV for 4 months when my oldest was a toddler. It's taken us 10 years to be okay with getting an RV again. And that's one thing. As much as I watch the different van life videos, I also watch the why van life sucked, why I quit van life, that sort of thing, to stay on top and help quench some of my desire. Because, yeah, they have a lot of points where it's not the beautiful life you think it is. But, hey, Jennifer, good morning. Okay, whoop. Quick question. If you collect goldenrod and then let it flow, are the seeds still viable? Yeah, they should be. Yeah, so if you collect some of the flowers and it goes onto the brown fluffy, you should still have viable seeds there. Especially if you put the goldenrod in a little vase of water. unchlorinated water, some spring water, you're good to go. All right. Thank you, Kimberly. I will have a great day. All right. Gotta go. I got a lot going on this morning, as usual. So, Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. Thank you for spending your mornings with me. And I will see you tomorrow morning. All right. End broadcast.